Hey everybody, thank you for joining me back at the Foundation. My name is Axfield. We are on part 4 where I'm building a powerful military city and I'm focusing on the Kingdom Splendor. And within the previous episode, I basically just discovered I've got an iron deposit right here on top of this cliff, which is going to be great. So I'm going to start producing tools. Well, firstly, I'm going to produce the smelt iron, and then from there I'm going to produce the tools. If we've got enough iron left, then I'm also going to start just crafting my own spears, because we can get a really good trade income from that. Now, if you are new to the channel series, please do remember to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Right, so let's play this game. I'm going to speed this up. We've got the King's Royal Militiamen that is now visiting here by my castle, or by my town, either or. And I've got to keep the approval rating, I've got to keep it above 80% in order to get a good reward, and then also to earn some extra kingdom influence. So this is really nice to have if you want to develop your kingdom influence quicker, is to just accept these royal militiamen to come to your kingdom. But you've got to make sure to make them happy, otherwise you can get a detrimental effect from that. I've got a whole bunch of houses increasing here in density, which is great. I'm going to move a whole lot of these production buildings. I'm going to move down here towards the bottom part of this cliff. I want to also take away a lot of these trees. I am going to still keep my lumber camps over here, but over towards this side, I'm going to use this to do different production, like wheat, for example. So let's get started here. I want to add myself the mines, so we're going to have the 2 iron quarries. I'm going to go ahead and place them right over here. And then from there, we should be able to get 4 people that can work here. Now, I think we need to place this also here. Yeah, there we go. So I've got to kind of squeeze this in right over here like so. Yeah, I think that would do. Still want to keep enough space for the people to move past. Alright, I'm going to just place it like that. And we've got plenty of extra workers. Now let's just see here. For the iron, what do we need additionally over here? Of course, I first got to unlock the tool manufacturing. I've got enough coin, so let's just open up that. Now I'm going to need my charcoal hut also set up. We've got plenty of logs. The planks are running a little bit low. Yeah, but we've got enough carpenters as it is. I don't really want to place the charcoal hut over here at the top. This is going to form part of my city. I don't mind the iron mines over here. I mean, that's quite convenient to have it there. But I'm going to look at placing my charcoal mine maybe more towards this side. Now, I want to purchase this territory. I'm going to just wait until my coin accumulates a little bit more. Then I'm going to purchase this territory. And I'm going to move my hunter camps away around to this side. So let's just see here. Wood cutting. Yeah. I want to kind of bring it all the way around like this. And in fact, we can take this away. I'm going to use that space anymore for the wood cutting. So I'm going to just do that. And we can also remove this over here. Alrighty, so now I'm going to also reassign my forester. Just to replant the trees on this side. Here we go. Just do it like that, and I'm going to take away all of this over here. Yeah, that's looking a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to purchase this territory here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell them, my workers, just to clear out all of this forest. Yeah, they can pretty much just clear out all of this. Oops. There's something else there that I don't want to clear. I think it's a stone deposit. Is it? Or it's an iron deposit. Ah, okay, it's an iron deposit. Okay, I'll leave that one over there. And let's just clear the forest over here. Just like that. There we go. I want to make sure I've got commoners working over there. There we go. Right, I've got plenty of polished stones and normal stone. So I think I should just maybe go ahead and complete the fencing here for the fortress. Maybe I must pull it from this side. Oh, there we go. Company well attended. So they were happy with that. So getting some extra kingdom influence. A good amount of coin, really. It is going to require some extra tools from us. Quite a big amount of tools, actually. Okay, so we're going to need an additional 16 tools. Let's go ahead and place that. Oh my goodness. We need a whole bunch of tools on this side as well. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to increase my import here for the tools. Let's increase this to maybe 25. Okay, so as you can see, I've cleared out a lot of forest, or my villagers have cleared out a lot of forest. And now I can just systematically move all my production buildings. I want to move away from this cliff down here to this little valley over here. And then I can utilize all of the space to make it form part of the residential area. Now I'm also thinking of maybe adding an extra church here at the bottom, because they are struggling to reach the church from this location all the way to here. Yeah, you can see we are lacking that extra service. And it's not as if, yeah, you see, it's not as if we are filling the church really. So we are going to need that extra church. Here we go. We got a decent amount of tools now there from Northbury. Yeah, we've got a royal company of militiamen approaching again. Let's just check something over here. Okay, so I did find out, like, for my militiamen to upgrade to soldiers, they have to be at level 5. So we can see this guy is now currently at level 4. So they still have to upgrade one more level in order for me to get the soldiers there. Okay, great. We had a good fair, so that's going to boost my happiness a little bit more. I'm just waiting for them to complete these quarries over here. I want to really get going with my tool production. Let's just see. I need to look for a location for the charcoal kiln. Just clear this forest over here as well so that I can see what's happening. Here we go. Alright, so what we can do is we can place the iron ore in the storage over here that I've got. And also the melted iron, or the smelted iron rather, I can place in here. I'm going to just go ahead and place the iron smelter over here like so. Don't want it too far from the storage. And the blacksmith can also fit in here somewhere. You see, what's nice about the blacksmith is it doesn't have a detrimental effect on your residential buildings. So I can also go ahead and maybe squeeze it in over here on this side. Right, so I'm going to move my lumber camps over towards this side. Let's just squeeze it in over here. Here we go. I think I'll keep my forester camp there for now. The builder's workshop, let's maybe also move this one. I'll maybe just go ahead and place it over here. Here we go. Alright, so I've got my 4 miners now that I can sign over here. Right, and they are going. But I've got now plenty of kingdom influence, and I'm looking at adding a few more things for the castle over here. So it would be nice to have some extra decorations, but that's going to cost me another 20 influence. Yeah, I think maybe let's rather go for the spear warfare first. You see that the swords, to produce the swords is really expensive. You require 1 tool, 1 iron and 1 coal. With the bows, we need cloth and wood. Okay, that can be easily organized, but I think the best thing to produce at the moment is maybe just the spear warfare. Getting a Spearmaker's hut. Yeah, I think we should do that. So what's nice about this now, I can get a spear encampment, so I can create a second company of soldiers, which is great. So I can then run 2 missions at the same time. let's maybe go ahead and unlock some additional decorations. Yeah, there we go. Nice, so you can see they're starting to build the outer wall here of the fortress. And then I'm going to just let my polished stone accumulate by itself. Once I've got a decent amount of polished stone, I'll add some extra pieces to the fort. Yeah, I'm going to just let my bailiff prospect another mineral deposit. So let's check what we can get with that one. Now I'm going to add some more watchmen and patrollers, but I'm going to do kind of like a separate structure. It will be attached to the watch post, but it's going to be a separate group of patrollers and watchmen. So let's say, for example, I go to my watchman section over here, and I add another structure connecting it to this one. Then it's going to just form one big company of soldiers or patrollers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here on the manor house, and I'm going to create a separate watch post. And I want to kind of like place it like this over here. Yeah, I think this is going to look nice. So then what I can do is I can also make an entrance here, a separate entrance. There we go. So this is going to create a second party of patrollers and watchmen. Alright, I've got everything that I need, so I'm going to just go ahead and do that. So I'm going to show you now what I mean about that. But it's going to be nice to have two groups patrolling, because otherwise they're going to take very long to regroup and come around the village again, and yeah, rather have the two smaller groups going around. Yeah, they're progressing very nicely here with the outer wall. It's gonna look so cool. Alright, so we've completed that mission. That's really cool. Let's check this out. Okay, we didn't have any losses. Only one is wounded, looks like it. Okay, so now we can access more missions. Skirmish season. Now we can get refined food. Modest reward of fine food for the garrison gig. We can get materials. And beast be gone, we can get rustic food. Okay, well, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just let this one wounded soldier recover. I would love a bigger company of soldiers before I send them out. So in order to get the bigger company of soldiers, you're going to go to your prosperity tab, and then from there you are going to need a command post. Now in order for me to unlock the command post, I need to first unlock the bow warfare and the sword warfare. So let's maybe just do that. I'm not going to do any of those production, but I have to unlock those in order for me to have a command post. But this is now going to increase my company size by 5. So we'll just have to let the kingdom influence accumulate to 20 again, and then we can unlock that one. So funny, they actually found a path here on the cliff. Quite odd. Um, yeah, I'm kind of like wondering why they're not building this. I've got all the resources that we need to build this. Maybe it's too close to the granary. Let's do that. Here we go. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and place my charcoal hut over here. Why not? Let's just do this. You know, my intention is that I'm hoping that we can get some stone maybe over here. Then I can rather use this for my stone mining, and then I can delete this resource over here, and I can expand my town properly towards this side. Alright, so we can see that all the walls are done now. It's looking really, really nice. Okay, great stuff. So we've got the iron smelter up. Let's just go ahead and assign 2 of these guys. You see, I need to upgrade these houses. Otherwise, the commoners are going to keep on leaving. I just know it's going to cost me a lot of resources to upgrade these houses. So I want to maybe first focus on finishing the charcoal hut over here. And then also finishing the blacksmith. Once those 2 are done, then I'll maybe just go ahead and start upgrading these houses. So that my commoners won't get upset and just decide to leave randomly. You see, so this is quite nice. If you bring your decorations here, they will adjust the houses accordingly. So let's maybe squeeze a tree in here. Yeah, let's do just one at a time. Okay, so I've added the beautification, and now we can add some commoners for ourselves. I think the butcher, we do need a commoner. Preferably, yeah. I'm gonna just upgrade that one. Let's just see, here's another butcher. And let's just upgrade that one as well. Yeah, so I'll just systematically start upgrading these houses. Now, I would love to build this big keep over here. The modest keep. And I think maybe placing it more to the side. Like so, that would be nice. And then this structure, we can kind of connect over here. Create like a tower, a wooden tower. Or maybe eventually we can do stone tower. We can first place that piece and then eventually add another stone tower. Anyways, I'm just brainstorming. Oh, sweet. Okay, so our bailiff did find stone over here. Oh, man. This is great. So now I can eventually take away this stone deposit and I can expand my town towards this side. And this will then just basically all be residential territory. See, to build these quarries just cost me a lot of tools. So I'm gonna just maybe hang back with that for now. Okay, cool. So the charcoal hut is done. I'm gonna just go ahead and assign my workers on that side. Cool, we're getting an extra 10% happiness just because we can start forging tools. Let's just see. Okay, we've got our iron smelters. We're now just waiting for that charcoal. Okay, let's maybe go ahead and just assign one blacksmith for now. Okay, great. So we've got one of the houses now to the tier 2. I've still got a decent amount of tools, so let's maybe look at upgrading another group of houses. I'm just doing a little by little, because as you can see, it really does cost a lot of resources to do this. 40 planks, 20 stone and 10 tools. That's really crazy. So we're going to just systematically increase it there. Yeah, so the service is looking better at the moment. Was at one stage -6, so I don't know what changed. But now everybody's going to church. Ooh, okay, so yeah, you can see there's a service shortage now because there's no more space in here. So I'm gonna have to increase the size of the church, and I think I'm gonna do this like I did within my previous playthrough that I did. I'm gonna just expand the church like this towards the back, and I'm gonna expand it sideways. So then we can add another attachment towards this side, and then also eventually towards this side. So we're forming like a T shape. Now let's do that. And I'm going to just prioritize this. Here we go. Okay, so you can see they've cleared out a lot of the forest on this side. And what I'm going to do is, once I've got enough money, I'm going to purchase this territory here as well. Both of these actually. Maybe I should first go for this one. But I'm going to purchase these territories and I'm going to establish myself another wheat farm. I'm thinking of maybe just taking this iron deposit away. Okay, so I've got plenty of bread. I think I should make the bread available, or I should sell it. No, maybe let's just sell the bread for now. Though I think the commoners require... Let me just check something here. I think the commoners, they need 2 refined foods. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so they need 2 refined foods. Okay, you know what? Let's just rather make the food available to the workers, or to the people. I'm going to just set the market stall up like this. Here we go. And then we can use that to sell the bread then to the people. You know, well, seeing that I've got now a few extra commoners, I should maybe think of just placing my tavern up as well. Now, I think the ideal location for the tavern would be here, right over here. It's pretty central within my town. I think this would be the best location. I am going to take away this stone deposit. So, you know, just for now, let's maybe start by placing the public lounge. So we've got a capacity of 15 that we can get in here. I'm going to move it maybe a little bit forward. See here. Yeah, let's do it like this. And we can do a proper entrance on this side. Okay, cool. And I'm going to put it down just like so. Maybe move it a little bit closer. And then we can extend towards the back, and then we can also extend sideways on a later stage. Let's just do that. Okay, cool. We've got over 100 population, so that also made the people very happy. Let's add ourselves a tender over here, and we can start selling the bread. Alright, so you can see my coin is looking pretty good. In fact, you know what? We don't have to import any more tools. I'm going to just change that. Here's this. Here we go. Let's just stop the trade here for the tools. Yeah, I'm gonna just do it like that. Okay. Now I've also got the Spearmaker's hut that I can place somewhere, and I can start creating my own spears. Let's see, we're not producing a lot of iron. I want to see to maybe get my iron production a little bit higher. If I can get this higher, then I'll maybe consider getting the Spearmaker's hut. But at this stage, we are lacking... Let's see here, we are lacking the charcoal. I think that is what's lacking. And we might need to place another iron smelter. Maybe right next to this one. So yeah, we're probably looking at getting another charcoal burner and then one additional smelter as well, before I can consider getting these Spearmakers. But I think what I'm going to do is, for now, I'm going to just add another company of soldiers over here. So let's see. Let's create a sub-building. And we want to do a spear encampment, because that's the only weapon I've got available at the moment. So I see some people, or a lot of people, use the tents to make the encampments. And it makes sense because it says encampment. But I think, in fact, that it would be better to rather make it part of your fortress. So the spear encampment, we can rather make part of the fortress, create a similar structure to what we've got over here. And then I was thinking of placing it somewhere over here, like this. Something like this. Yeah. Maybe let's move it a bit further up. You see, this is going to look very nice if we make it kind of part of the wall structure. And then we can do the same on this side. I can maybe increase the barracks. I can maybe increase like that. Extend another structure like this over here, and that will form part of the barracks. So in any case, I don't even need to build an entrance, so that it looks like they're all going to pop out on that side. Oh, sorry, no, yes, the spear encampment. Okay. Yeah, that's true. They will pop out on that side. I can see now. Okay, so you don't need an additional entrance. Although, you know, I am going to place it in any case. I think it would just be better to do that. And then we need some training dummies for them. Training dummies, I'm going to place right over here. Maybe just do 2 like this. There we go. Okay, so the Royal Militiamen, they seem to still be very happy. So that's going to give us a nice extra income also with these guys. See how the taxes are looking. Okay, we are still very much in the green. And the serfs are quite happy. Suppose we can push the tax up a little bit. I mean, we've got over 100% approval. So I must now utilize that while I can. Okay, so we've got an extra house here for the commoners. So now what I'm going to do is, let's just upgrade another one of these houses. Want to look for a good location where I can squeeze this in. Oh yeah, there we go. Maybe I can build something different. Finalizing is now a city. Okay, cool. Let's maybe change my status to mayor. Here we go. I want to rather build something else over here. Maybe like a lantern. I think this is going to be more appropriate. Yeah, this is going to work better. Nice. So all we can do now is we can maybe add another commoner over here. No. There we go. Okay, that one is a commoner. Watchman. Okay, a watchman we can also change to a commoner. Okay, I've got 6 villages available, and I've got now this extra watch post over here. So yeah, you can see this is what I mean. So we've got one party of patrollers on this side. I didn't make it part of this section. I just built this separately. So now we can assign a second group of patrollers over here. And let's just do... well, I actually need quite a few guys over here. So let's just add those watchmen. maybe do 3 of each. And we've got 1 more available worker. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the church is now in a good size. You can see we can get up to 96 people in on a weekly basis. So that's just slightly less than what my population is now. So I think it's going to be good for quite some time now. Right, so we've got the public lounge now set up. The next step would be to get the berry brewery. I want to see something before I place the berry brewery. I would like to get that Tavern Splendor package. So let's maybe build up our Splendor here. How much do we need? We need 75. Okay, so I'm gonna maybe have to spam some bushes somewhere. Let's see here. Just to quickly let that accumulate. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, perfect stuff. So now I can unlock the Tavern Splendor package. So we've got new pieces that we can add for the tavern. Yeah, this is what I wanted. So let's see here. Berry brewery. What can we add over here? Oh no, these are just merely like decorative parts. Although we can do like a footbridge over here. This looks pretty nice. Okay, but that's not gonna work. Oh man. Thought I was going to get actual better building parts. Let's see over here. Okay, never mind. We're going to just have a very boring looking tavern. I'm going to add a similar piece then to this one. And that will form part of the brewery. Alright, so we've got the capacity for 3 brewers in here. Let's just see, we need a chimney as well. Just build a plain chimney. Do the narrow chimney. Don't need anything fancy. Here we go. Okay, good stuff. So we've got our spear encampment up. Add a company. Nice. Alright, we've got only 2 people available that we can assign as soldiers. Let's maybe assign them, and then they can start training. And then as soon as we get more people towards the town, then I can just also assign them as part of the spear encampment over here. So we've got 2 companies of 5. So you can actually, oh, you can only send 1 company. Okay. Right. Okay, we need a lot of building materials, so I think I'm going to send my one company out. It says here that success probability is fair. Before I send them out, let's just see if I can upgrade any of these guys. It's level 3, level 4, we need level 5. Level 3, level 4, level 3. Okay, now it's going to take quite some time for them to upgrade the soldiers. So let's just go ahead and send them out in any case. Deploy. There we go. So they can get us some additional building materials. Now I'm going to have to readjust a lot of these production buildings over here because I keep getting a message to say that the path is blocked. I'm going to just have to rearrange a whole bunch of things over here. Okay, so overall everything's looking really good. I mean, it's only a few people that's complaining that they need rustic food and a little bit of entertainment that's lacking, which we are busy sorting out now. Brewery, so we need the last more thing, the one more thing here, and that's the service counter. So I think what I am going to do is I'm going to place the service counter here at the back. I'm going to rather do that. It doesn't look like it's going to have an effect on the stone deposit. I hope not. But we've got plenty of stone left in any case, so here we go. Well, this is quite strange. I've got this little structure over here. Oh, it's actually part of a house. Oh my goodness. They decided to build a house right over here. Okay, that's a little bit of a problem. Lumber camp. Okay. You know what? Let's move this one around. Company well attended. Nice. Yeah, see, we really get good money for that. Okay, so they want us to sell them 150 raw iron. Oh, we can do that. I've got 200 in stock. And we're going to get very good money for that. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to just open up another slot here in my storage. They were getting another extra 2 villages. I'm going to sign one of these new people. I'm going to sign as a spearman over here. Now I want to have this company full before I decide to take them out. And I just need to make sure that all of them have got weapons. Yeah, we've got now a decent amount of coin over there. I'm thinking now of maybe just moving these sawmills. It should cost me a lot to move this. Yeah, it's only stone and logs. I can do that. I want to move these across towards this side, just to open up the space for more homes. Alrighty, and I think I'm going to have to maybe move this warehouse as well. Let's just move it up on top. There we go. Alright, now this is great. We can now utilize all of this space for residential area. I'm gonna just go ahead and color all of this in. Here we go. Yeah, fantastic stuff. So we've got that all delivered. And I'm going to also expand my treasury on this side. You can see that the money is really building up so nicely now. So let's do this. Add another piece here for the treasury. And I want to make sure that the buildings are kind of like the same height. Here we go. Alright, so a lot of these pathways will disappear now over time. They will create new pathways as they move around. And that should open up space for us for the houses. Yeah, let's just assign... Yeah, let's maybe assign 2 brewers over here. Okay, and we've got enough space here for our berry brew. And we've got plenty of berries. Yeah, you see, we've got plenty of space for housing. Just thinking, what else do we require? Maybe I should drop the taxes a little bit. Let's do this. Okay, for the bailiff, let's go ahead and prospect another mineral deposit. And I would like to get myself another edict. Let's do that. And tier 3 labor privilege. Tier 3, let's see how much kingdom do we have. You know what, I'm going to first unlock the command post. I'm not going to use it now, as of yet. But let's just do the command post. And let's see what edicts we can add over here. Right, so I've only got one enabled so far. Let's see here, labor buildings upkeep reduced by 25%. This is nice. Newcomers ignore the happiness immigration factor. Residential taxation happiness effect decreased by 25%. Every time you trade with a village of labor allegiance, you gain 1 influence with its estate. I'm thinking of maybe doing either this labor buildings upkeep, reduce that, or the residential taxation happiness effect is decreased by 25%. You know, this is a big difference. We can really get some good money in from this. Let's do that. And let's see here, what else can we get? Trade bonus quantity. Trade quantity bonus from village clergy. Trade price bonus. So we could do higher quantities of trade, but we're going to get less money from that. Upkeep of production buildings. Building parts are decreased by 50%. You know what? Let's maybe do this one. I think this is going to be better. Yeah, let's do that. Right, so you can see my happiness is really climbing now. Let's just check this out. -3 happiness. How cool is that? Okay, see, so if I tax them there... Oh, okay, it does climb quite a bit. Okay, but this is good. I'm really happy with that. I think while we're at it, we've got a decent amount of coin. Let's go ahead and upgrade another group of houses here. With a tier 2. There we go. My tool production is going really, really slow. So I think I'm going to just start importing the tools again. Let's see here. Buy. Yeah, let's just do this. Alright, we're getting, looks like 4 people coming in. Yeah. You know, this is great. I'm gonna probably have to build another charcoal hut sooner or later. And maybe even another lumber camp. Because they're not getting enough charcoal in. The iron production is not too bad. In fact, if we just have enough charcoal, we can get it going. So, you know what? Let's maybe do that. Let's add ourselves another lumber camp. I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze it in over here like so. And we're gonna also place ourselves then another charcoal hut, which I'm gonna also just squeeze in over here. It looks a little bit cluttered, but in any case, I feel like that's the best option I've got now. Let's see here for the wood cutting. Yeah, you see I've unlocked this territory now. So we can expand our wood cutting. all the way up towards the side. And let's move Mr. Forrester down. Here we go. Right, I'm going to just go ahead and send those 2 extra villagers here to the spear encampment, because what I can do is once they are trained, it says fair already. Okay, let's check here. Yeah, I'm going to just wait until they've got their spears, but then I'm going to send them out to do the patrols as well. So then we've got one group that's pretty much collecting resources for us with this one mission, the Garrison gig. Then we've got this group over here that will really just give us some extra coin. Alright, so we can improve the trade route here to Northbury. We've already improved it, but we're going to improve it now to the next level. So they're going to trade even more goods with us. I just have to wait for this bailiff to finish now, prospecting this mineral deposit. Right, so you can see the treasury is expanded now. We've got 980 coin that we can have maximum. And I will increase it even further. So the idea is that I'm going to expand the treasury building here towards the back. And it's going to come eventually all the way around like this. And we're going to have like a little courtyard here right at the back that we can decorate nicely. Right, another 3 villages. So let's maybe go ahead and assign 1 or 2 guys over here. Let's maybe do 2. Here we go. Yeah, and the bailiff found some extra iron. Oh, there we go. We've got another iron deposit. Why does it say traders can't reach storage? That's a bit odd. Okay, everybody's got their weapons. But I'm gonna send them just to do the strategic patrol. There we go. I'm going to just upgrade these guys to commoners. They say that ideally they have to be citizens, but we're not gonna upgrade them to citizens as of yet. I'm gonna just leave it like that for now. But then at least they will brew the berry brew a little bit faster. And we're lacking only 1 more blank, and then we can finish the service counter over here. And that's just going to boost the happiness of my commoners a little bit more. Nice, another 125 coin that we got there from the king. I see. Now this is becoming a problem with the stone depot that we've got. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go off screen. I'm going to set up the quarry on this side, and then I'm going to just move the stonemasons and all of them. I'm going to move towards this side, because this is going to become a problem. Okay, nice. Okay, so we've got our service counter up now. And we can just start serving the berry brew. Only got one person that can work here for now, but that's okay. I suppose we can place an entrance here towards the back. I think that won't be a bad idea. Just for these commoners to get easier access. Here we go. Alright, but that's it for me for today's episode. I think I made pretty good progress. And I'm going to do a few adjustments just while I'm off screen. I'm going to move these stonemasons. I'm going to move away. And also the miners. I'm going to move all of these structures away. And then we're going to have a lot of open space available that we can do to just use to just expand the town. And on this side, we're going to add some additional wheat farms. And I'm also going to then improve my fortress, add some proper structures. We have been progressing pretty well. It is looking nice. It is going the route that I wanted to go. But in any case, thank you for watching. I'm going to see you in the next one.
In a game of adventure and strategy, we make our mark.